Prayers in the hallway at the Kent County Courthouse as a Grand Rapids pastor is charged, accused of stealing tens of thousands of the church's dollars and then using them for himself. We're breaking new information on this case. We've done it through over the holiday weekend. On New Year's Day, police were called after the church service as the pastor's supporters clashed with those not in his corner. 24-Hour News 8's Leon Hendricks was there to confront the pastor as he turned himself in this morning. Leon?
Brian, good evening to you. The pastor didn't say much as he showed up to jail, but there are a number of people who believe that that pastor should pay for what they say was stealing from the church. At the same time, there are a number of people who say that this case doesn't belong here in court.
For the first time, 24-Hour News 8 face-to-face with the church leader accused in a years-long scheme that church leaders say involved more than $230,000 in stolen church funds.
Any response to people who think you stole their money?
But the pastor was silent as he made his way to be booked on the charges, flanked by his wife, who church leaders say was also involved. Two cases here, the criminal embezzlement charge and the civil lawsuit pressing on to get the money back. Civil court paperwork points to thousands in questionable spending, cash to mall stores like Victoria's Secret and Macy's, also for dental work, car expenses, and other personal uses.
No matter what these allegations are, and remember, he's still presumed innocent until proven guilty, no matter what those allegations are, the church still supports him and wants him as a pastor.
On short notice, some 36 showed up, and prayers of thanks as the judge granted the pastor bail without putting up any cash. While all of these folks seem to support the pastor, there are two sides to the issue here. Sunday, their differences brought the police to the church, and members speaking out on both sides of the issue.
There's people in prison, people in jail that the Lord have forgiven. So we'll forgive him, but he has to be accountable for what he has done.
And we should make the decision. I don't think the law should have been even involved in it.
Pearson's criminal defense attorney says the pastor is innocent.
If you're asking me if the cases should be dismissed, the answer is yes.
And the disdain festers between those who want the pastor to pay and those here to pray for their pastor to be restored to them.
There's a lot going on here. I believe it's an internal dispute. We will let the courts decide as on the civil and the criminal side, and hopefully the truth will prevail here.
Pearson has a court date toward the middle of this month. We'll let you know what happens there. Of course, this begs the question, how do you know what's happening to the money that you contribute to a church? We looked into that. Unlike 501c3 charitable organizations, churches do not have to make public what they do with the money they receive. If you have concerns, your best recourse might be to go to church leadership. Reporting live downtown, Leon Hendricks, 24-Hour News 8.